Finished? Yesterday, this one, Lewis and Clark. Did we do this yesterday in this class? Did we do the questions? Pardon? You started it? Do you still have it? Okay. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm sorry to scare you. Yeah. Your friend?
Yeah.
Well, you could park there all day.
Yeah.
No problem. Pardon? Oh. No, I had to go to Horizon and to the high school, and I didn't have time to come in and say hello. So your car, I knew it was, you said you got a Hyundai, and I thought, well, Hyundai in front of Al Haramain. Yeah. So do you like it? Good. You get good gas mileage. What's that?
During the week,
Yeah.
you get the oil 20.
Oil change, that's good. Good for 5,000 miles. 5,000, yeah. This one is for today. So we'll start for today. This one says emergency. What does that mean, emergency?
Dangerous situation.
Pardon?
Dangerous situation.
Well, yes, but emergency also doesn't mean danger. It means pay attention, emergency. If I said, emergency, I have information for you, it means pay attention, something very important. So for example, in the back door, it says emergency exit only. What does that mean? Emergency exit only. What does exit mean?
What happened?
Exit. What does that mean? Exit.
To go out.
To go out. So we enter, come in, exit, go out. So the door says emergency exit. That means you can leave by that door, but not every day. It means just in case something important happens, emergency. Like you said, something dangerous. It doesn't have to be dangerous, but it could be something that we have to pay a lot of attention to. So, this is a list, and the idea here is to understand the terms and also to understand following directions. When you see here, there are 9 items on here. And so it's going to ask you about first, next, what happens then, and so on. So, Taj, let's start us off and read for us the chart, first aid, poison.
First aid, poison.
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 So what does that mean, first aid? First aid.
First time solution.
First aid is a term that goes together. So you will often see, like in my car, I have a little box. It says first aid box. And inside there's some tape, bandages, maybe some antibiotic cream. And first aid means something you can do for a medical situation first. So we think about first aid being first when someone has a problem that's medical. We know that if you have a problem, you call the doctor, but this is something that you do on your own. So go ahead.
Stay clean.
Number 1,
Stay clean.
stay calm.
Calm.
Remember, C-A, calm. So that C-L would be clot. So calm. Yeah.
Look for the pill for patient.
Poison.
Patient.
Poison.
Poison.
Container. What is a container? A
What?
box or a bottle, something that it's in. Next one, go ahead, number 3.
Call the emergency room of hospital for the patient container
Poison
control
control center.
Center.
Poison control center. So notice poison control center are all capital letters, so it's a very specific thing. Ahmed, take us in. 4.
From the health person, professional, the name of the pill or
Poison.
poison, and how much the victim
Swallowed.
swallowed. Follow the directions of the health professional. If they ask you to go to the hospital, bring the pill or poison.
Poison. No,
Container.
poison. Good. Poison.
Poison container with
Okay. Number 7, Khalida.
Do not take the pill any liquids unless the health
Professional.
professional tells you to. Do not make the pill fully unless the health professional tells you to. Do not use any salt solution. Salt mixed with any liquid.
Very good. Notice the word on number 8, vomit. What does that mean? Vomit.
Vomit.
What does it mean? Throw up. Vomit means throw up. Notice here it says, do not give any salt solution. When you mix salt with water, you put salt in water, you can't see it. It dissolves. So anything with salt, it says not to do that. So we're going to follow this, and Ahmad, go down here to B, and answer number 1.
What is the first thing to do in poison emergency? Stay calm.
Stay calm. Very good.
sure. Poison is situation, right?
Poison is a thing. Poison is a noun. Poison kills you. Makes you sick and then kills you. Poison.
Like
Toxic, yes. Yeah. A substance that is poison is a toxic substance. Stay calm. Empty, number 1. Number 2. MD.
What do you do before you call the hospital or poison center?
What do you do?
Look at the herb or poison.
So, call the hospital poison center is number 3. So, before number 3 is number 2.
Call of the first person.
So that's number 3. But before that,
Keep the ball.
you want to look for
Yeah.
the pill or poison container to see what it was.
Because you have to keep it with you.
You want to know what it was in there, what was in there. Number 3, Taj.
What information are you going to give the health profession?
Health. What's that word? Professional.
Professional.
What is a health professional?
Healthcare. Healthcare.
Again,
Healthcare.
a person. A health professional is a person who gives health care. Doctor, nurse, technician, EMS person, health pharmacist, anyone who gives health care who is trained. When it says professional, it means someone who has a job and knows how to help someone. Experience and training. So that number 3, what's the answer?
Call the emergency room of a hospital for the person control.
So what information?
So the name of the
So look here to number 4. Number 4. Tell the name of the pill,
How much?
how much poison. So the answer is from number 4. Right there, number 4.
Tell me.
Question number 4, Khalida.
If you take the victim to the hospital, what are you going to do with you? Answer, bring the pill or the poison container.
Okay, bring the pill or poison container. And number 5, Iman.
What 2 things are you not going to do unless the doctor tells you to? 1. Don't give the victim any liquids. 2. Don't make the victim vomit.
Would be number 7 and number 8. MD number 6.
What is a salt solution?
What is a salt solution? What does it say?
Salt mixed with and liquid.
Salt mixed with
And liquid.
liquid. So it's what's in brackets. And for number 9, salt mixed with any liquid.
there is a situation don't get in salt with you can say normal slide. This is salt with anyone has coma like this. This is the first thing you have to give them glucose.
Glucose.
It's the first thing. And during you make sure is they have you can say treatment is or you can say hyperglycemia or hypoglycemia.
So you've trained first
After that you
first-
can give them.
Yeah, that's first aid. So he's telling us about glucose. Do we know glucose? What is glucose?
Diabetes.
It's a sugar solution, glucose. So it's for not just diabetics, but often if someone goes to the hospital and they get a bottle, it looks like water, but mixed in with that water is glucose. And number 7, MD.
What is a health professional?
What is? So you tell me. What is a health professional?
Health professional is who is
Person with
So we'll start with answer this. What is a health professional?
Any person what?
A person.
Works,
Pardon?
works, or has work. In medical.
Medical, we'll say medical care. So the thing we want to understand here is the two parts here. What is a professional? What is a professional? Not just in healthcare, but what is a professional?
Has experience.
And,
Certificate has certificate.
yes, training,
Yeah.
certificate, training. And then, of course, training in healthcare. So, notice they use a lot of whats in this article. What do you do first? What information? What will you do? What two things do you do? What is? What is? Lots of whats. Let's go back to the back side, and this is kind of a review. And you will circle the correct in the parentheses. Circle the correct one. I'll give you a few minutes to do this. Okay. It's H, yeah.
Yeah.
Moving into true spring. The weather is cold today for this time of year. Below sunny but colder. Yeah. It froze last night. Did you call
I did.
Mataha?
She said she will be there at 10:30, so
Okay.
she said send me everything. So I did send her to
Okay.
students thing, so let's see.
Where's
Pardon?
I'm
I don't know. I'm going to call and find out.
I think the last time I saw him, like he was so sleepy, and then he walked out. I hope he's fine.
Do you have his phone number, Mohammed? Last week? This doesn't look right. let's read these. We'll start here with number 1, Tosh.
Karina is a god who likes to smile.
Okay, this is a reminder about the S and no S. Number 2, Ahmed.
These are the boys who know the answer to the question.
Excellent. Okay, Khalida.
Joseph
Oh, that's a Hispanic name. Usually in Spanish, the J sounds like an H. So not Jose, but Jose. Okay.
Joseph is an athlete who runs 5 miles a week.
Who runs. Athlete. A person who does a lot of physical games, sports. Okay, come on.
New York is a city that has a lot of people.
Very good. MD.
Surgeon are doctor who operates on people.
Operate or operates?
Operates.
Okay.
It's as a verb.
Surgeons operate.
Without this.
No S.
Operation is a verb.
A surgeon is a doctor who cuts to do surgery.
It's this word, operate, like operation.
Operation is the verb. Or the operation is the noun. Operate is the verb. Okay, and back up here, number 6, Tosh.
The Red Cross is an organization that helps people.
It help or helps? Helps. Helps people. Number 7, Ahmed.
This is my cousin who lives in
Baltimore. Baltimore is a city in Maryland. Okay, Khalida, number 8.
Birds are animals that sleep most of the day.
Very good. Iman.
Mr. Davis is the man who cleans our school.
Excellent. MD, 10.
This is the key that lock the back door.
The key locks. Okay. This is the key that locks the back door. Number 11, Taj.
The whole
Male.
man person who
Mail carrier.
courier is the person who delivers the
Mail.
mail.
Mail. Number 12.
the securities.
Wait. Secretaries.
The securities. Securities. Yeah.
Secretaries.
The securities. Security. The securities are the ones who open the mail.
Open the mail. Very good. Khalida.
A photographer is a person who takes pictures.
Who what? Who
Takes pictures.
takes pictures? Iman.
Reporters are people who write the news.
Very good. Who write? MD.
Thomas is a man who speaks 8 different languages.
8 languages. So is it right or rights? Reporters are people who
Speak.
Speaks.
I'm sorry, Tomas is a man who what? Speak or speaks?
Speaks.
Yes. Okay, good. Taj, number 16.
A globetrotters is
Globe trotter.
globetrotters.
Trotter.
Trotters is a person who travels around the world.
All around.
All around the world.
A person who travels. Okay, number 17. Ahmed.
There are some wines that weigh more than 16 pounds.
Way. That way. 18, Khalida.
Electronics is a subject that interests many people.
Interests. Come on, 19.
Kangaroos are animals that carry their babies in pouches.
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 Pouch.
Florida
Empty.
is a state that export a lot of fruit.
Fruit is a state that exports. So want the S in there. Exports. Number 21, Taj.
The eucalyptus
Eucalyptus.
is a tree that grows mainly in Syria.
Very, very good. That grows. Ahmed, number 22.
Ecuador and Peru are the countries that lie to the south of Congo.
Very good.
What do you mean
That
like?
it's a position.
We belong to like this.
You know, we would say it would not be used a lot, but you would say Mexico lies below the USA. Okay. It's a position. So
Near, like this.
below, it's a place. So lies below this shelf, lies below this shelf. Okay. This shelf lies above this shelf. It's a position. It doesn't, usually it's not used in that way. So you would see this more often in lie down in a doctor's office. Okay, it's a position. This is kind of an unusual use for that word.
This is liar.
It's same word, but different meaning. Yeah, yeah. Don't lie. That means
Be honest.
don't tell a falsehood. Be honest. Khalida, number 23.
Stars are heavenly bodies that have their own light and
Very good. Jaman,
A mechanic is a person who fixes cars.
excellent. D.
Artists are men and women who paint pictures.
Very good. Okay. Just kind of a little review of that. Now, let's go back to, well, before we do that, we'll do up here today's day. What is the day? Tuesday. Date? April 8th.
8.
8.
Eighteen.
18th. Get the teen in there.
8.
8th.
8.
Working on it. The tongue out. 8th.
10.
Think. TH. Otherwise, what's going to happen, many languages, the TH sound is not common. So people will say, I think.
Or sink. Like
Tink.
Iranian people, they say thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Think. 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 Very good. Think. Town has to
Think.
This is a hard one for Ukrainians. So Ukrainians, W, va. What you think?
How do you think?
What do you think? Or think, what do you think? So we have to practice the TH sound. And of course, W. So let's, weather today. What can we say about the weather?
Extremely cold.
Well, extremely? Oh, come on.
It's sunny but extremely cold.
What? That's how you feel, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's look outside. What do we see?
Sunny.
It's sunny.
Extremely.
Sunny. So, what is the temperature? What is the temperature?
Cold.
Let's give a number.
20.
Oh,
24, 25, like
I think
around.
we got this number wrong.
Wrong.
It's dirty.
30 degrees. Pardon? You have 31? Well, I like yours better. 31
He
degrees.
means he hoped that.
Fair. So, would we say it's extremely cold? What does that mean, extreme? A lot.
Very beautiful.
Yes. So is it that cold? Taj says yes. Well, what is extreme weather? Extreme weather would be something very unusual, something we hardly ever see. So, for example, extreme weather would be something, well, we have never seen this before, a lot different from usual. But we could be more accurate about this and say, for April 8th, this is not usual. So, I heard today degrees below normal. So what does that mean? Below normal.
Down.
What does normal mean? Normal.
Usual.
The usual. So if it's 31, we have to add 15 to that. For this time of year, April 8th, usually it is about 46 degrees. That is when we would say normal, or we would say the average year after year. What else can we say? About 31 degrees. Is it above or below freezing? Pardon? Above or below freezing? What is freezing? Who remembers? What is the temperature for freezing? What? 32. Okay, so 31 is
Down.
so we'd say one degree below freezing. I think I also heard that today, later today, what is expected? Snow and rain expected. Expected. Did you check to see if there's another number?
No, I just checked. It has one number. I'm not sure if it's his or no. I mean, it's on. Okay.
Oh, you have the basement here also. Okay.
It's written in Arabic. So, I mean, let's see if you can help me. What is the name over here?
It is simple.
Oh, it's not a name? Okay.
Song. Like
Okay, it's a status or something? It's like a status?
Like video.
Okay, got it. No, I couldn't find.
Yesterday, we talked about Lewis and Clark. Yes?
Yes.
Did we finish the fill in the questions? Okay. This is here. Who needs one? Alida needs one. Here. And we've got Lewis and Clark and Goes there. This one. And do you have yours? Do you have the second page? Okay. Give you a few minutes to do that. Do you have this one?
Yes, I have.
Do you have this?
Yeah.
Try answering that. This is for you. It's from a newspaper article and it's very small. So difficult to read, but it's kind of interesting. It's an article about why Detroit has such a large Arabic American community. I thought it was interesting for your reading. let's take a look at this article about Lewis and Clark again, and a little bit of review. We might even just read it again, but
That's, I thought you were talking.
who is that?
No,
Somebody
no,
in the
yeah,
back?
it's better.
Okay.
No, just talking.
What does that mean? Double. This ending, double trouble. Okay, B-L-E, double. Double means more. Two times, double. So, double two, you have four. Is this your house? Here's your house. Add to your house in size, double. That gets used quite a bit. What's this one?
Triple.
Triple. What's that? Three. Three times. So we know this one, when people have children, if you have two babies at one time, it's called twins. Tripled, we're talking about babies, triplets. This gets used quite often. Do you know anyone who has triplets? 3 babies born at the same time? No?
When I was hospital,
Yes. 3, 4? There's a name for that. Yeah. Yeah.
specialty operation.
I think the record is 8 octuplets.
I have my uncle who has 6.
6. It's a sextuplets.
6
Sex.
couplets.
Yeah. Sextuplets. I think that's the correct spelling. Sextuplets. 6 and septuplets, octuplets. But this comes up a lot. Double, triple. Did all the babies live? No.
None of them.
Oh, they're too small.
Very small.
Oh, it must have been very
Oh,
frightening.
yes. The first time she heard like she will have 2, and the next ultrasound she heard like she had 4, And when she went to, get word, she got like 6. And then none of them survived. Just a week and then
They
each
lived
of
for a little while.
yeah, just 1 week because they have like a lot of accident problems and stuff. So one by one died.
The next word on here was purchase. What does that mean, purchase? What? Buy. Purchase means so it can be a noun, it can be a verb. I purchased a new car. I bought a new car. But as a noun, what is your purchase? My purchase is my new car. Next one, route. What is that? Route.
For the first time, I thought you can say tree root.
Wait.
The earth root. I did. This way. It's the first time.
Root. Tree root goes in the ground.
But.
Pardon?
But.
This one is your path. So for example, you have a mailman. Every day goes the same place. All the houses on their route. Some people say route. Some people say route. You'll hear it both ways. Next one is guide.
Guide, the leader.
Yep, the person who leads you. Next one is a deal.
Deal. That's when you make, can say, when you agree about something.
An agreement, often with the purchase. Yeah, deal. Yeah. Expedition. Pardon?
Explore.
This is a trip.
A trip.
To explore.
Yeah. Maybe an exploring, but maybe expedition is a trip usually with other people. An expedition to go and see something unusual. Next one, this is an interesting one, the word native. What does that mean?
A person who lives in the country.
Okay. So we can say
A person who belongs to the country.
talking about people, first people, the ones who were first there.
Yes.
Adjective. What are traditions? What is tradition? Traditions are things we do year after year after year. Same thing. So this is first people, what they did, native traditions. And the last one here is starve. What is that mean?
Very hungry. Extremely hungry.
Yes, extreme hunger. So this is a verb. that's a verb.
Starving.
Now it's a noun. Starvation. That's the noun. Starvation. So let's take a look here. Number 1, Taj. Yep.
A business agreement,
Arrangement.
arrangement that is good for both sides is a
What? Deal.
deal.
Deal. So it's a agreement or arrangement. Business deal. Deal.
Yes.
Real. Okay, number 2, Ahmed.
A person born in the country is called
Called a what?
native.
A native. Native, yeah. Number 3, Khalida.
Something that you 2 times got double in size.
Doubled in size. Very good. Come on, number 4,
Something you buy is called a purchase.
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 Purchase. Okay. Purchase.
Purchase.
MD, number 5. Diesel. Taking a slight nap. We'll back up here, Taj. I think of how many of you have so many things to do. I understand. Where are we? Number 5, Taj.
Yes, try for explore
Wait. A
pro
trip.
trip or to explore and place.
A place.
A place is called an expedition.
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 Expedition. Number 6.
Away from one place to another is
It's what? Route or route? Route. We would often say a travel route, the way we went. Khalida, number 7.
People died because they had no food. They starved.
Starve. Number 8, come on.
Someone who shows you the route to follow is called a guide.
A guide. Okay. Guide. It takes an UI, takes on the I sound. Guide. Let's go down. Let's look at some of these whats and whys. Number 1, MD. Okay. Taj, read number 1.
What is there is one part of what you really like.
Recent what?
Is the
Recent what?
process.
Purchase. That you
That you really like.
really like. So, anyone? A recent purchase. Your car. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Do you like it? So he likes his car. A recent purchase. What does it mean? What does it mean? Recent.
Last time. Near time.
Yes, near time. In the past, but not long ago. So recent means in the past, but not way in the past. So maybe last week, last month. These words
The object recently, currently.
recent purchase.
Things bought.
Recently. Purchase, bought. Okay.
The job, the object recent. Currently. Now, currently. Previous.
So we would say, when we talk about current, it means now. But when we talk about recent, it means things in the past, but not a long time ago. But when we use the term previous, it means what?
Previous. Long time.
What's that?
Previous jobs. Previous job.
Previous jobs. So usually, when you have a form that asks for previous jobs, you start with the last one you had. So we'll say, put these in order, we'll say previous jobs 20.
20.
Okay? So, okay, current means now. Previous jobs are old jobs, previous, from before. So we would use this one here, recent jobs. Maybe make this. Closer to now than these. These are further in the past. So recent means closer to now. So which is more recent? Sunday or Monday? Monday is more recent than Sunday, going in the past. And in job applications, they often ask for previous jobs. Yep. Jobs that you've had before. Let's go down here to number 2. A good deal. Number 2, you see that? Anybody had a good deal lately? Pardon? Have you gone to the store and said, oh, I like this, good price? That's a good deal. Number 3, what is the shortest route to a friend's house? And what would that mean, shortest route?
That's a short way to get your friend's house.
Here's your house. Here's your friend's house. You can go this way. Or you can go this way. Which one is shorter? This one
The
or
right.
this one?
Right.
The right.
This one, shortest route or path or way that you walk. So when I think about when I come to work in the morning, what is the shortest route? I also think about what is the easiest route. Because sometimes short can have too much traffic. So, route. Number 4, why do people go on expeditions? Why?
Search about something.
Pardon?
To search about something.
To-
To see.
To see something, to explore something. And number 5,
What is your native land?
what is your native land? What does that mean?
The original country.
Original, where you were born. Native land, where you were born. And the last one, where is a fun place to be a guide?
Place where you No. No.
Yes, if you're very familiar and you know it well and you like to help other people see it as well. So for example, if we ever get to go to the museum, we would have a tour guide to help us see the things that we choose to look at. So let's see if we can answer these from the question, from the information that you have. Number one. Number one, on the other side. What was the Louisiana Purchase?
Louisiana versus when Thomas, the second president of the United States, make a deal to pay to that a new place.
That's a good answer.
North East land.
The land between the Mississippi River and the Rocky Mountains.
Okay. Number two. Come on, read number two.
Whom did Jefferson send to explore the new land? Mary Wheeler Lewis and William Clark.
Okay. Notice whom. We never discussed that. Depends on how it's used in the sentence. This is subjective. That's the subject. Who is that? Subject. This one is the object. Object. This is subject. Who gave it? To whom? The object of giving. Don't worry about this. There are some things that we will, points of grammar, but who and whom mean the same thing, but it depends on how it's used grammatically in the sentence. And number three, Khalida.
Which native American tribe helped with the export?
Who helped them?
Georgia.
Sacagawea. Sacagawea. I think we'll stop for today. And tomorrow, I hope I'm able to find the sheet and we'll do a little bit more discussion about this time period of the Louisiana Purchase and a little bit of American history. Maybe I can find phone number. came in after I made the card, so I don't know what's in Russ either.
Oh. You can call office and ask if the address is over.
See you tomorrow.
Want me to ask Montana
Yeah.
about it?
Yeah.
What is-
Oh, she's in now.
Yeah, she's in there.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Have a good day. You, thank you. You too.